Welcome to Snippets, Bits and Bobs, a weekly theme channel of an eclectic collection of excerpts, quotes, poetry, and lyrics, read in a soft-spoken, slow A.S.M.R style, to relax, inspire, or evoke a memory or two, perhaps to bring a smile or make you laugh. So I hope you'll be as excited as I am each week as I share new themes with you. If you are not familiar with what A.S.M.R is, please check its definition in the description box below. Hello, and welcome again to our space, our retreat, to decompress and relax. Find a place here to sit or laze or lie in the library or wherever you'd like. Just know this is the place to slow your pace, slow down your breathing. Be conscious, be aware of your breathing in and out, in and out. There's lots to talk about today. This year, 2020, marks 100 years of women's suffrage in the United States. I did not have a chance to put it on my September schedule, but I want to do it now and acknowledge this century of this important event on this channel. And besides, I don't want to praise or celebrate women only during Women's History Month in March in the United States, but I wanted to do it now. We lost a couple of female icons this September also, so in this video I'll praise, I'll celebrate women and the strength they give to me, and I hope to you, in poetry, prose, and lyrics. From the likes of Helen Reddy, Sojourner Truth, Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Mother Teresa, Dr. Maya Angelou, and at the end I'll identify some of the women whom I admire. On one occasion when I visited China during the United Nations World Conference in 1994, all I heard around me was the expression, "Women hold up half the sky." Women hold up half the sky. And since then, I've learned it's also an expression used on the African continent. So for me, that makes the world a really small place in which women, whether we agree or not, cannot be discounted in the contributions we've made to the world. Susan B. Anthony, the woman with the alligator purse. Susan B. Anthony worked passionately to raise awareness about the ways in which women were denied financial opportunity and worked to change the laws in New York State. People refer to Anthony as the woman with the alligator purse, and that became a symbol for her and the voting rights she championed. The purse is on display at the Anthony Museum in Rochester, New York. The purse wasn't a fashion item. It looks more like a doctor's satchel, but it served more like a sturdy briefcase than a fashion accessory. You may recognize this children's jump rope song or rhyme that was recorded by the press when Susan B. Anthony was campaigning for suffrage in California. Here it goes. Miss Lulu had a baby. She called him Tiny Tim. She put him in the bathtub to see if he could swim. He drank up all the water. He ate up all the soap. He tried to swallow the bathtub, but it wouldn't go down his throat. Call for the doctor, call for the nurse, call for the lady with the alligator purse. Mumps, said the doctor. Measles, said the nurse. Vote, said the lady with the alligator purse. Sources say that the following poem, Do It Anyway, is written on the wall in Saint Mother Teresa's room. I don't know, but in any case, the association with Mother Teresa and the missionaries of charity has made this a very popular poem worldwide, as it expresses the spirit of Mother Teresa and her religious order, the ways in which they live their lives. Okay. Do it anyway. People are often unreasonable, illogical, and self-centered. Forgive them anyway. If you are kind, people may accuse you of selfish, ulterior motives. Be kind anyway. If you are successful, you will win some false friends and some true enemies. Succeed anyway. If you are honest and frank, people may cheat you. Be honest and frank anyway. What you spend years building, someone could destroy overnight. Build anyway. If you find serenity and happiness, there may be jealousy. Be happy anyway. The good you do today, people will often forget tomorrow. Do good anyway. Give the world the best you have, and it may never be enough. Give the world the best you've got anyway. You see, in the final analysis, it is between you and God. It was never between you and them anyway. Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg, we recently lost on September 18th, 2020. And here are a few quotes of hers that I garnered. Fight for the things that you care about, but do it in a way that will lead others to join you. We live in an age in which the fundamental principles to which we subscribe, liberty, equality, and justice for all, are encountering extraordinary challenges. But it is also an age in which we can join hands with others who hold to those principles and face similar challenges. So now, the perception is, yes, women are here to stay. And when I'm sometimes asked, when will there be enough women on the Supreme Court? And I say, when there are 9. People are shocked. But there had been 9 men, and nobody's ever raised a question about that. My mother told me to be a lady, and for her, that meant to be your own person, be independent. I didn't change the Constitution. The equality principle was there from the start. I just was an advocate for seeing its full realization. Women's rights are an essential part of the overall human rights agenda, trained on the equal dignity and ability to live in freedom. All people should enjoy. Feminism, I think the simplest explanation, and one that captures the idea, is a song that Marlo Thomas sang, "Free to be you and me." Free to be. If you were a girl, doctor, lawyer, Indian chief, anything you want to be. And if you're a boy and you like teaching, you like nursing, you would like to have a doll, that's okay too. That notion that we should each be free to develop our own talents, whatever they may be, and not be held back by artificial barriers, man-made barriers, certainly not heaven sent. Generalizations about the way women are and estimates of what is appropriate for most women no longer justify denying opportunity to women whose talent and capacity place them outside the average description. Phenomenal Woman was written by prolific, inspirational author, poet, and civil rights activist, Dr. Maya Angelou. I especially enjoy this famous poem since the first time I heard it until now, and I call it an affirming anthem. And I'll just do a couple of verses from it. Phenomenal Woman. Pretty women wonder where my secret lies. I'm not cute or built to suit a fashion model size. But when I start to tell them, they think I'm telling lies. I say, it's in the reach of my arms, the span of my hips, the stride of my step, the curl of my lips. I'm a woman, phenomenally. Phenomenal woman. That's me. I walk into a room just as cool as you please, and to a man the fellows stand or fall down to their knees. Then they swarm around me, a hive of honeybees. I say, it's the fire in my eyes, and the flash of my teeth, the swing in my waist, and the joy in my feet. I'm a woman, phenomenally, phenomenal woman. That's me. Now you understand just why my head's not bowed. I don't shout or jump about or have to talk real loud. When you see me passing, it ought to make you proud, I say. It's in the click of my heels, the bend of my hair, the palm of my hand, the need for my care, 'cause I'm a woman, phenomenally, phenomenal woman. That's me. The next is a poem also by Dr. Maya Angelou, and it's called Still I Rise, which was published also in 1978 like the previous poem. And I'll read also just a snippet of this one, too. Still I rise. Still I rise, 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 still I rise You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me in the very dirt, but still, like dust, I'll rise. Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you beset with gloom? 'Cause I walk like I've got oil wells pumping in my living room. Just like moons and like suns, with the certainty of tides, just like hope springing high, still I'll rise. Does my sexiness upset you? Does it come as a surprise that I dance like I've got diamonds at the meeting of my thighs? Out of the huts of history's shame I rise, up from a past that's rooted in pain I rise. I'm a black ocean leaping and wide, welling and swelling I bear in the tide, leaving behind nights of terror and fear. I rise into a daybreak that's wondrously clear. I rise, bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave. I am the dream and the hope of the slave. I rise, I rise, I rise. If you are enjoying this video, please subscribe, like, and comment. Thank you. The next piece are the lyrics of I Am Woman. I Am Woman was the feminist anthem of the 70s by Australian-American Helen Reddy. Helen died this September 29th. I know many of you have heard these lyrics before and have sung it. I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore. And I know too much to go back and pretend, 'cause I've heard it all before. I've been down there on the floor. No one's ever gonna keep me down again. Oh yes, I'm wise, but it's wisdom born of pain. Yes, I've paid the price, but look how much I've gained. If I have to, I can do anything. I am strong, strong. I am invincible, invincible. I am woman. You can bend but never break me, 'cause it only serves to make me more determined to achieve my final goal. And I come back even stronger, not a novice any longer, 'cause you've deepened the conviction in my soul. I am woman, watch me grow. See me standing toe to toe as I spread my loving arms across the land. But I'm still an embryo, with a long, long way to go, until I make my brother understand. Oh yes, I'm wise, but it's wisdom born of pain. Yes, I've paid the price, but look how much I gained. If I have to, I can face anything. I am strong, strong. I'm invincible, invincible. I am woman. This next speech was given by Sojourner Truth, an emancipated slave, and it's called Ain't I a Woman? It was given at a women's conference in 1851. And she was addressing the president of this women's rights organization. And she spoke with great simplicity but force. May I say a few words? I want to say a few words about this matter. I am for women's rights. I have as much muscle as any man and can do as much work as any man. I have plowed and reaped and husked and chopped and mowed, and can any man do more than that? I have heard much about the sexes being equal. I can carry as much as any man, and can eat as much too if I get enough. I'm strong as any man. That is now. As for intellect, all I can say is, if a woman has a pint and a man has a quart, why can't she have her little pint full? You need not be afraid to give us our rights for fear we will take too much, for we won't take more than our pint will hold. The poor men seem to be all in confusion and don't know what to do. Why, children? If you have woman's rights, give it to her, and you will feel better. You will have your own rights, and there won't be so much trouble. Sojourner Truth. And finally, I want to celebrate the following women that I admire, and thank you, phenomenal women. And this is a partial list. Harriet Tubman, political activist and abolitionist and suffragist. Christine Lagarde, the former chair of the International Monetary Fund. Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, president of Liberia, the first female president of an African nation. Mary McLeod Bethune, social justice activist. Cyndi Lauper, singer, yes. Girls just wanna have fun, yes. Mama Lou, Louise Bennett, First Lady of the Jamaican Theater. Queen Elizabeth II, yes, who shows steadfastness, steadiness, and loyalty throughout the years to her nation. Eleanor Roosevelt, First Lady of the United States and First Lady of the world. Corazon Aquino, President of the Philippines. Katherine Johnson, mathematician and NASA scientist. Yes, the movie Hidden Figures was about her, whose work was critical to the success of the first manned or U.S. crewed, C-R-E-W-E-D, crewed spaceflight. Cleopatra, my girl, The Art of Subtle Seduction. My fourth grade teacher, Mrs. Scott. Saint Catherine of Siena, 14th century author and lay member of the Dominican religious order. And finally, my mother. I celebrate all of you. I'm so glad you could stop by today. Thank you for watching. If you like what you heard, please share this video. Welcome new subscribers. If you haven't already, I invite you to subscribe and hit the like button. Also, share your comments below about this video and tell me what topics you want to hear in future videos. If you'd like to see recent videos of snippets, bits, and bobs, see the links in the description. Also, click on the bell icon on your right to get the latest videos when they are uploaded, usually each week on Tuesdays. Can't wait to share next week's theme with you. So, have a good week and see you soon at Snippets, Bits, and Bobs. Bye-bye.